short at this issue. Sir, my concern mainly is the number of graduates we churn out every year. Over 1.3 million graduates without corresponding opportunities for employment. This is why we have a lot of criminal tendencies, criminal cases, even for innocent citizens who are not interested in going into criminality. They are being lured because they have nothing else to do. There are so many opportunities for us. Mr. Speaker and colleagues, if the government can identify, let's say, 100 companies in Nigeria and approach the major banks, World Bank, African Development Bank, and what, and say we want to resuscitate these 100 companies and take a loan to do it, I think that Nigeria will be better off for it. We will not have issues of Nigeria. This is the essence of this motion, Mr. Speaker. And I appeal to all my colleagues to see, because I know that so many youths call you every day, day in, day out, looking for jobs, looking for government jobs, where the jobs are not available. If we are also able to look at our school curriculum and go more technical, rather than this economic history, government studies, it will be better for us as a country. Why is Chinese? Why are they better off today? Because they are all technically based education. For us, we have so many departments, yes, but we need to go more technical than we are today. This is just the synopsis, and I appeal to my colleagues to please allow this motion to skate so that Nigerians will be better off. Your constituents will be happy that this has happened. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. As representatives of the people, we get calls on daily or hourly basis from our youths unemployed for employment opportunities. Every one of our youths, graduates from the universities, polytechnics, College of Education, everywhere, believes that the only place they can get employment is government. And it's purely because there are no available jobs outside. There are no industries to engage them. And most importantly, you have over 1.3 million graduates that pass through NYSC yearly. And on the other hand, you have NCE graduates, you have OND graduates, you have the Open University graduates that don't go through the NYSC scheme. Or you have overage graduates that don't even go through NYSC. So in all, you might be thinking of about 1.5, 1.6 million every year. So the question is, there are no corresponding employment opportunities outside. What should they do? What are the alternatives? What's the way forward? That is why you discover that so many of our youth nowadays are easy prey to lure them into illegal activities. And I believe strongly that if we go back into the past, when I graduated from the university and I did my NYSC, it was at the NYSC camp there that companies came to offer us employment. Right there at the NYSC camp, I was selecting which one to go and which one not to go. I had opportunities too to also join customs in those days. I was given a letter that to CG and for the CG to give me, to recruit me into customs. But I opted to be in the private sector because then Nigerians, or generally those of us, believe that you are better off in private and industrial sectors than going into government job. Today, the reverse is the case. Those private sector jobs are no longer there. People are now looking for government job, and the government cannot take everybody. So we must think outside the box. Like I said, I told my honorable colleagues, it is time for us, for government to think outside the box. What do I mean by that? I sat down and I look at the number of requests I get every day, and I just opposed to the number of requests my colleagues will have been getting, and everywhere. And I felt, look, the best option is to look for a way out. In 2017, companies in America, when Obama was there, the economy was going down, and they look at way out. Manufacturing was down. They look at the auto industries, and they bail them out. If U.S. as developed as they are, who bail out industries, auto industries in U.S., how much more we, Nigerians? I see a situation where we go out. I'll give you a typical example. I think we borrowed over $400 million or thereabouts during the Jonathan era to construct CCTV, to install CCTV in Abuja from the Chinese government. Today, Nigeria must be paying for that loan, and the CCTVs are not there. So, assuming this $400 million was taking, like say, $25 million per industry, you know how many industries will have come up? And they will be happy to be paying back the loan because those companies will also pay back. Nigeria, of course, when our bank suffered, they gave them bailouts. Airways, they gave them bailouts. State governments have received bailouts to pay salaries. Those salaries are just one-off. You gave me salary last year to pay salary of my workers that I owed last year. That was one-off. What about this year? Do you understand what I'm saying? So if such bailouts could be channeled into resuscitating ailing companies or companies that cannot no longer find their feet, it will be better because the commercial loans outside there is so high. 26%, 25%. It's so high. Note also that CBN started these anchor borrower programs where CBN was giving out billions of naira, millions of naira to farmers to plant rice. Today, we are almost self-sufficient in rice. Since the borders were shut, and rice banned, there's no shortage of rice in Nigeria. You understand what I'm trying to say? Since borders were shut and so many other things were banned, we don't have shortage because we have the capacity. That the motion I brought in 2017 was similar to, is the same. I only amended things now. But if you bring a motion and you debate and it's not transmitted, there's nowhere the executive can be aware. Do you understand? We can only hear you, but if it's not seen. But on his own, President Buhari is trying his best. That's why I mentioned the issue of CBI and corporate program. You think about the Empower program. You think about the trader money. Do you understand? But we are looking at sustainable thing. What can engage our youths, where our youths can get employment. Not only that we'll get employment, we'll move them out of the streets,